The Caribbean Isle of Puerto Rico and its historic capital city of San Juan. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap between the Brooklyn Bulls taking on the Snowhawks of San Juan. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Thomas. They gotta go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
A give for Walker running right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Again, it's Walker. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And this one is right down Broadway. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
11.
They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
And again, they stop him behind the line. That is read well for a second straight play defensively. Play action. It's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Here's Walker. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Again, Walker. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
They go play action with Burrow. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 11.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense.
Here we go.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
12.
Burrow on play action, sliding out of the pocket. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
12.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
11.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Flushed out right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
11 MT, take.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up first and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. We'll get an injury stoppage, and it appears to be the wideout, Jahan Dotson. He's the one shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Again, it's Burrow. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown from a yard out. And the Snowhawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this one will kick out of bounds, so they'll hold on to it inside the 10-yard line. CD, that's the second time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
They'll drop to throw. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. They bring their punter out there now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line.
Good set. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Here we go.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. from the gun. They'll try to run it. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On third down, Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5.
11 MT,
Williams, a man in motion right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To the air again, Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw, eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
1st down. Here's Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
11 empty.
Here's Burrow. Rolling to his right. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one.
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And Burrow going to throw again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
On one, ready?
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Burrow. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Burrow on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to go up top again. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff line.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
36 yards on the play.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
To the 36-yard line, stop there. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Sticking with Walker on second down. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And touchdown! Kenneth Walker, 35 yards. And the Bulls have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Aubrey now for the point after. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Williams being motioned left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow firing quickly here, and that's complete. He showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, sure looked pretty coming off of his hand, but sometimes you might have to take a little bit off of it. That one looked a little too hot to handle.
Yeah, but off the tip, hey, they still got the catch, right?
It's amazing, isn't it? Even when it goes wrong, it turns out right.
11 MT, tape. 11.
Burrow going for it on fourth. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Straight ahead, Walker. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to Walker on first down. A gain of 3, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They run again with Walker, and he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
On the jump. Back to 60. Back to 60.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Ready.
Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Bulls are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
12, 12, 12.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he can't bring it in. Incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route. 4th down now.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Hey, check that. Street.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Come on. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. No.
2nd and 7.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Walker with another carry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the right side, this is Walker. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Okay,
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bulls are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw going into the hands of Williams. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Ready.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Ready.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
60 Vikings, 6.
And Walker once more. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Walker is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Touchdown! from 3 yards out. And the Bulls continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this.
Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they're spending a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Burrow on play action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Play action. It's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.